everyone, it's Ruble here. So, you'd think Japan is a super cashless country, right? I mean, with all the high-tech trains and convenience stores everywhere? But surprise, there are still so many moments when you really need cash. Like, wait, cards don't work here? Kind of moments. So today, I'll show you the ultimate guide to paying in Japan so you won't get stuck while traveling. Alright, let's get started. Let's go explore Japan's money secrets together. Cash is still needed. Japan is definitely becoming more cashless these days. At convenience stores, train stations, taxis, and popular chain restaurants, you can usually just tap your card or your phone and go. But once you're actually traveling here, things get a bit different. You might suddenly find yourself going, wait, cash only? It happens way more often than you'd think, like at those tiny but amazing ramen shops or small sushi places loved by locals. Or when you're exploring rural sightseeing spots, even buying charms at shrines and temples or tossing a coin for a prayer. Yup, cash only. And believe it or not, some vending machines still refuse cards too. So if you rely only on your card in Japan, you may run into some very awkward situations. Up next, I'll show you exactly where you'll want to keep some cash ready. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Where cash is needed. Alright, let's talk about the places in Japan where cash can really save you on your trip. First up, small local restaurants like ramen shops and sushi bars. Funny enough, the more famous and delicious the place is, the more likely they are to be cash only. Sometimes when you ask, "Do you take cards?" the owner gives you that awkward smile. And that's your answer. Next, restaurants where you buy a ticket from a vending machine. Newer machines accept IC cards, but many older ones still take cash only. And that moment when you're starving but can't buy a ticket, yeah, let's avoid that. Food stalls at festivals, street markets, farmers markets, these are totally the kingdom of cash. Having small coins ready makes ordering quick and easy, and you get to enjoy those fun little chats with the vendors too. And then we have shrines and temples. Buying good luck charms or giving a small offering is all done with cash. There's even a tradition where a 5 yen coin is considered lucky because 5 yen in Japanese sounds like good connection. So keep a few coins handy for a little good fortune. Lastly, small inns and guest houses. Even if you booked online, sometimes they only accept cash at check-in, and that can be a pretty big bill, so check ahead just in case. Long story short, you don't want to be stuck thinking, wait, I can't pay? In the middle of your dream trip. Keeping a bit of cash ready will save you from a lot of trouble. How to get yen. Alright, so how do you actually get Japanese yen? There are two main ways to prepare cash for your trip. First, you can exchange your home currency for yen. The easiest option is the currency exchange counters at the airport. They're super convenient because you can use them right after you land in Japan. The rates can be a bit high though, so it's usually best to exchange just your first day's money here. You can also exchange money at banks or post offices. Sometimes they offer better rates than the airport, but the downside is they're usually only open during weekday business hours, so it's great only if you have the time. The second option is using your foreign credit or debit card to withdraw cash from an ATM in Japan. Look for international ATMs. You'll find them at airports, 7-Eleven stores, post offices, and major train stations. You can switch the screen to English, and the steps are really simple. Insert your card, select English, tap Withdrawal, choose your amount if you can. Pick an amount that gives you more 1,000 yen bills. They're way more convenient than 10,000 yen bills. Just a quick heads up, some ATMs don't operate late at night, and your card might have a daily withdrawal limit, so plan a little ahead. Here's the perfect strategy. Exchange a small amount at the airport, then withdraw more later from ATMs when needed. No stress, no big risks, and definitely no running out of cash in the middle of your adventure. Use IC cards. Next up, one of the smartest ways to pay in Japan, IC cards. You might have heard of Suica, PASMO, or Ikoka. They have different names depending on the region, but honestly, they all work basically the same, and they're super handy. You can use them for trains, subways, and buses, of course, but also at convenience stores, restaurants, coin lockers, and even vending machines. No need to search for coins, you just tap and go. My top recommendation, Mobile Suica. You can add it to your iPhone or Android, so there's zero chance of losing a card. And if your credit card is compatible, you can charge it directly from the app. Perfect for those moments when you go, "Oh no, I'm out of balance." There are still a few places, especially in the countryside, where IC cards don't work yet, and sometimes the machines for charging them only take cash. So the best combo for a smooth trip in Japan is IC card plus a little cash in your pocket. That way, you're ready for anything. 1,000 yen bills work best. So, if you're going to carry cash in Japan, the real hero is the 1,000 yen bill. At ramen shops or street food stalls, if you hand over a 10,000 yen bill, they might say, "Sorry, we can't break that." And there goes your delicious meal. Also, when you buy charms at shrines or use coin lockers or ticket machines, you can suddenly end up with a mountain of coins. Like, your wallet gets chubby really fast. That's why it's smart to keep plenty of 1,000 yen bills with you. They work almost everywhere without any trouble. And if you also carry a few 100 yen and 10 yen coins, you'll be totally ready for bus fares, small purchases, and shrine offerings. All those little moments that pop up during your trip. Even though cash is used less than before, in Japan, 1,000 yen bills are still your best friend and a little travel good luck charm. Don't rely on cards. And finally, let me tell you why depending only on your credit card in Japan can be a bit risky. First, sometimes foreign cards simply don't work. It could be the shop's payment system, a connection error, or just Japan being Japan. Suddenly, you're standing there like, it's not going through? Second, ATMs don't run 24/7. Late at night or early in the morning, you might find every ATM in the area turned off. And if you have zero cash at that moment, that's a very stressful night. And one more thing, traveling with only one card is risky too. If it stops working, gets damaged, or goes missing, you're in big trouble with no backup. So for the smoothest, happiest trip, use both card and cash wisely. That's the real key to traveling Japan with no worries. So, what do you think? Even in 2025, having a little cash in Japan can save your day again and again. Stay prepared and enjoy every moment of your time here. We share lots of helpful tips for your Japan adventure right here on Earth's Japan channel. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. See you.